welcome back to Let's Talk Kentucky. I'm Sherelle Roberts, your host and moderator. We're here with the Let's Talk team, Susan Mills, Kim Dixon, Lisa High, and our friend at the table, Lisa King.
Hello.
Hey,
Hi.
welcome
to the table.
So she is here to give us some tips on dealing with menopause. And so we know that we have viewers of all ages and we have viewers with all different kinds of gender identities and expressions. So we are going to be going to Menopause 101 so that everybody understands and walks away with something good here. So first up, Lisa, what is menopause and how does it affect the body?
Okay, well, it's important to know that menopause, you'll hear me call it the menopause journey, because it really is a 3-stage journey, which most of us aren't even aware of. It starts with perimenopause, and that's probably what we talk about the most. Perimenopause lasts 4 to 8 years. But it doesn't last forever, and it starts around your mid to late 40s. The good news is you're going to hit menopause, which is technically one day. One day is your menopause day. Yes, so we kind of lump everything under the menopause umbrella, but it's really one day, which is 12 months after your last period.
Okay.
And then you spend the rest of your life in post-menopause.
Well, shoot.
So this is an important conversation whether you're in your 30s or your 80s, because anyone born with a uterus is going to go on this menopause journey, either naturally or medically or surgically induced.
Wow. And is menopause the same for everyone?
No, not at all. The simple answer is no, Susan.
Yeah.
What is interesting is that every woman has a unique journey. It might be similar to your mother's if you know her history, or if her menopause was not medically or surgically induced, it was more natural. So it could be similar in when it starts and how long it lasts. But really, it's very unique because it's based on a lot of the symptoms depend on your lifestyle leading up to your perimenopause journey.
Oh gosh.
Yeah, that's interesting.
So speaking of symptoms, what are some ways that we can deal with these symptoms?
So there are at least 48 symptoms associated with, with menopause.
Oh my God.
So remember, the good news is it won't last forever. It won't last forever.
Okay.
And when you hit post-menopause, the symptoms are really reduced a whole lot and almost non-existent. So that's the good news. But symptoms range from everything from probably hot flashes, we talk about the most, insomnia. About 50% of women say they experience extreme fatigue, but there are lesser known things like heart palpitations, itchy and dry skin, hair loss. So all of this happens because of the fluctuation of estrogen, which impacts every system in our body. So there are some things that you can do. First of all, arm yourself with knowledge. Learn as much as you can. I mean, I hit perimenopause. I had not done one thing to prepare. I hadn't even thought about it, to be quite honest. And I was smack in the middle of it and didn't even know how to have a conversation with my doctor. So learn as much as you can. Secondly, add weight training to your movement practices. So if you're not doing weight training and you're nearing 40, now we're not going to bulk up. We're just going to do 2 to 3 times a week, 30 minutes. Also, look at what you're eating. So what you ate in your 20s and 30s is probably not going to serve you well. I know, daggone it.
I am learning that.
It's not going to serve you well in your 40s and beyond. Up your protein. So you're going to shoot for 90 to 100 grams of protein at minimum a day, which is a lot. It seems like a lot. Yeah. For most of us, we don't. So we have to find ways to do that. Reduce your processed foods and your sugar, because that's going to cause inflammation. I know, sad, but that's going to cause inflammation, which really exacerbates things like your hot flashes, your brain fog. So you want to really reduce that.
So Kim has been talking about magnesium. Can you touch on that really
Yes, that's
quickly?
part of your question.
Like, are there medicines for the treatment? I know there are, but what are some of those, or treatment methods that can be used?
So it's important to remember that anytime you add a supplement or a medication or have lifestyle changes, you talk to your healthcare provider. But magnesium has been one of the best solutions I've found for a plethora of symptoms. Magnesium comes in a lot of different forms. Magnesium in any form is going to help calm your body. It's going to help you with sleep and mood regulation, basically. So the things added in, so if you take a citrate, it's going to help with constipation. If you take magnesium with a glycinate, it's going to help with things like brain fog. So when you're looking at magnesium, you might think, okay, I'm going to take magnesium in general, but what other symptoms do I have? And that might help you kind of think about what type of magnesium do you want to take. But for me, it's my #1 recommendation for women when they get into their 40s.
I'm here to vouch for that. I started on magnesium, and it is making a huge difference in my sleep. I can actually sleep through the night now.
Oh, wow.
Well, Lisa, we have just a few seconds left. I feel like I could talk to you about this for half an hour because I'm like 48 symptoms. But anyway, you help people through this journey. If people want to find out more about you and the things that you do, tell us how to get in touch with you.
Sure. The best way to find me is just go to my website. It's lisakingyoga.com. I'm also very active on social media. So Lisa King, the Menopause Yogi on Instagram, and Lisa King Yoga on Facebook.
All right.
That's the best ways to find me.
Well, Lisa, thank you so much for being
Thanks
here.
for having me today,
You
ladies.
helped my hot flashes just go down already just by giving me some information. All right, everybody, stay with us. Coming up after the break, we've got dumplings for being dumped, and we'll highlight the woman we're talking about. Stay with us.